Hello everyone, my name is Vipul Kumar Singh. Today we are going to solve LeetCode problem number 102. That is binary tree level order traversal. So you have to traverse the binary tree level order. So you can see in example 1, this is the binary tree. So in level 1 we have 3, in level 2 we have 9 and 20, and in level 3 we have 15 and 7. So we have to traverse in level order. So in level 1 we will write 3, then in level 2, in, in level wise we will move left to right. So in level 1, 3, then in level 2, 9 and 10, and in level 3, 15 and 7. So we will return the answer in a 2D array. It's array of array. So how will we do this? To accomplish this answer. So do this, we will make an answer variable, and we will make a, first of all, we will do initialize and declare a answer variable of 2D vector. After that, we will check if the root node given it is null. If it's null, we can simply return the answer, and we will make a queue for this. Queue work in FIFO fashion, that is first in and first out. So this will help to solve our level order problem. So we'll make a queue of type tree node so that it can receive the node and we can do left and right traversal. So we'll make a tree node. We will make a queue of type tree node, then we will pass the root node in it. So the first root node, that is 3, will pass, and then we will make a vector of level wise in which we will store the level 1 answer, then we will store the level 2 answer, then we will store the level 3 answer, and at last we will store all the level answer in a single answer variable of a 2D vector. So we will run a while loop until our queue is empty. For example, at first we will push in the queue the first root element, that is 3. So after pushing, the queue has size 1, then we will declare a level variable in which our level will be 1, and how we will store 3 I will demonstrate you. So in level currently queue is of size 1 and level variable it is currently empty. So we will iterate through each element through we will use the for loop and iterate through each element. So currently size is 1, so it will run only once. So we will make a node and point it to the tree. And uh, currently in queue, what is the current element? It is 3. So after storing the current element value in a node variable of type tree node. So the node variable showing the address of 3, and we will pop the 3 from the queue. After popping the 3, then we will store the answer in the level vector. Level vector will store the answer. Then after completing the for loop, we will store the answer in the answer variable. Then same will go on. Same will go to the level 2. In level 2, we will store in the queue as 9 and 10 and 9 and 10. So this will be our level 2, 9, then 20. So 9 at first. So we will store the front variable to the node and we will remove it. Then again, after removing, if we will check if its left or right exists. If that node left or right exists, then we will push it to the queue. So without thinking, we can now proceed with the code. So what we will do, we will first declare our 2D answer vector of type integer. It's a 2D vector named answer. Okay, it's a 2D vector named answer. We'll check for the edge case. What happens if our root is null. If root is null, then answer doesn't have anything, then we can simply return our answer. Because in the level order traversal, we have to return a 2D vector. That's why we are returning the answer each of the 2D vectors. Right. Then we'll make a queue. Queue queue of type 3 nodes. We'll make a queue of type 3 nodes. Okay. We have made a queue of type 3 node, and at first we store the first variable. Queue dot push will store the first variable. So, store the root. Okay. Then we'll use the while loop until our queue is empty. We'll do it again and again. If our queue become empty, then we have traversed the level order, and at last answer 2D vector will contain the level order traversal answer. We'll check queue dot empty. It will run until our queue becomes empty. If queue is not empty, then it will run again and again. If queue becomes empty, then it will be free. So at current queue element, we have the root element. So we'll figure a site queue dot site queue dot site. Okay. Then we will make a level for each level. We can to level 1, then level 2, then level 3. So we are currently 3. So we'll make a level vector in which we will store the answer of each level. Vector of type integer name level. Okay. Then we'll use for loop and store the answer in level variable and pop back to the answer which we are storing in the level variable. We'll pop the thing from the queue. So int I equal to 0 and I less than size and I plus plus. Okay, everything looks clean. Now we will make a node of type 3 node which will store the address. We will point it to the first element, that is queue dot front. This is our first element, and we will pop it back from the queue. We have already stored in the answer variable. We will pop it back from the queue. Then we will store it to the we will store this node value to the answer level vector. Level dot push back. Level dot push back the node value. Okay. After pushing back each level, we'll store the level answer of each level to the answer variable. So dot push back the level variable. And at last, after completing this while loop, we can simply return our answer as studio vector. So now we have going to change it. If it contains left, then push left to the queue. If it contains right, if left and right are not null, then we have to push it to the queue. So let's do it. If node of left is not equal to null, then node of left is not equal to null. Then simply push it to the queue. Queue dot push node of left. Again goes for the right. If node of right is not equal to null, then simply queue dot push node of right, so that it goes again and again up to you will have some elements and it will run the while loop again and again until the output becomes empty. And at last with this iteration is running for each level it, and we are removing from the queue again and again, taking the front element then at each level we are pushing back to the level variable. For example, at 9 and 10, 9 will be pushed, then 9 doesn't have any left, it doesn't have any right. So we have 20, so remove the 20 from the queue and push back to the this level. So this loop will run twice despite of 20 have again left and right, but this loop will run twice only. So we have already removed the 9. So at front we have 20. So we'll push back the node value to the level. So this loop will run for each level, level 1, level 2, level 3, and at last we will push each level to the answer variable. So everything looks clean. Now let's compile and check for the test cases. It's working or not. So test cases, an example are passed. Now let's submit and check for all the test cases. So all the test cases are successfully passed. So now let's discuss the time and square complexity. What is the time complexity? So from this method in which we are visiting each node only once. So the for n nodes we will visit n times. So time complexity is big of n. So, and we are using answer to do vector to store our node. So if we have n nodes, we'll store n nodes in the answer vector. So stress complexity is also big of n. So that's all about this question. Thanks for watching this video.